guys. This is part from Database Comics. I have a feed part of Batman's greatest feats to preview from the wiki section of the website. But first, I have an announcement. As you can see, if you've been surfing through the website, you will see at the top here a new banner for an advertisement. So we've been getting a lot of messages from advertisers who want to advertise with us. So this is essentially giving you a quick way to um, contact us and find out about our advertising rates. You can see we've been using a lot of advertisements on our website, but this is specifically to video game companies, media companies, or any other business companies that have a product that they want to advertise on Database Comics. So you can buy ad space, run native ads in articles, or even write a guest post. So those are the three advertising rates. In any case, if you have any questions or concerns, you can contact me on the contact page. And if you need help with any ads that you want to run in an article or on the homepage, you can let me know. Now let's get into the feed. So this is from Batman Justice League Volume 244. So this is from the Dark Seed War, which is actually one of the most popular comics online from the New 52. So I actually didn't do any calculations for this feed just because I did one minor calculation, but I didn't have any calculation section for this feed because it's first, is not enough information, and second, actually, I think the feed is so great in scale or power level that you don't need to calculate anything. So I will tell you a little bit later why it's so great in power level. So this is from the primer continuity from the New 52. So let's get into it. In Justice League 44, titled Dark Side War Chapter 4, The Death of Darkseid. So this is the death of Darkseid in the New 52, which is probably one of the most popular comics from the New 52. Batman performs an intelligence feat. During the battle of Darkseid vs. Anti-Monitor on Primer, Batman, the god of knowledge, and Green Lantern travel to court. So, if you don't know, previously in the issue, I think it's around Justice League 40 or 41, Batman actually was able to claim the Morbius chair from Metron and become the god of knowledge. And so he became essentially almost all-knowing. I said almost because there was something that he didn't know. With the Morbius chair, Batman deduces the origin of Anti-Monitor and that the Anti-Monitor universe was created from the Anti-Monitor version. So that's what he didn't know from it. I will actually let you know a little bit later. How much intelligence does it take for Batman to deduce the origin of the Anti-Matter universe? So here are the scans. So Batman is on board with Green Lantern. You can see Green Lantern here. I don't think you can see him very well, and this is supposed to be the site where Anti-Monitor was born. And Darkseid is fighting Anti-Monitor on Prime Earth, and Batman actually knows what is going on Prime Earth. So that's pretty impressive because Port is supposed to be the center of the Antimatter universe, and of course, OI is supposed to be the center of the DC multiverse, the positive matter universe, and then this is Anti-Monitor. So I just had some fig rating for it. Let me read it for you. In the issue, Batman deduced the origin of the antimatter universe. when Morbius discovered the anti-life equation. So he said, Batman said that the the DC multiverse or the DC universe was born from free will, but the antimatter universe was born from its opposite, which is actually supposed to be what powers the antimatter. And he said he said discovered the anti-life equation. So Batman said it was unleashed, which created the antimatter universe. So the anti-life equation actually created the antimatter universe. That's in the New 52 continuity, and changed him into the antimatter. So the antimatter is powered by the anti-life equation, which is something that Darkseid did not know. He was actually seeking antimatter to get the anti-life equation, but he did not know that antimatter was powered by the anti-life equation. Previously, Batman said with the Morbius chair he knew everything except the identity of antimatter. So he knew everything about the DC multiverse except the identity of antimatter. Now having this, so something to note is that actually Metron actually knew the identity of antimatter. I think it was in the first or the second issue that he actually met the antimatter. Or I think it might have been Earth 3 or Quarter. I think it might have been Earth 3, and he actually called him by his name Morbius. And I think Antimatter wanted to get his chair back because the Morbius chair is supposed to be Antimatter's chair. He actually was known as the greatest scientist in the DC multiverse, so I say something. Now, having discovered the identity and the origin, Batman became omniscient. Now, here's the interesting part. Relevantly, the international team called the Center for Computational Astrophysics used at the real second to create a 3x10 biased simulation of the universe. So they were able to simulate the universe from the time of the Big Bang to the present moment. And it was the simulation is about 3x10 bytes. So if you think about it, the antimatter universe is supposed to be the opposite of the positive matter universe. And frankly, we don't really know how to simulate antimatter at this point. We don't even know if it exists. So it's mostly a hypothesis at the moment. We don't have any proof of it. But as far as the universe goes, I said that importantly, Batman processed at least 3% to the 15 bytes per second of data with the Morbius chair. Now, according to our intelligence scale, that would be an inventor level of intelligence. But I think when you think about it, Batman actually probably, and actually make this when I continue further, enough 1.2 million times the processing speed of 5G internet. Now here's the interesting part, the final conclusion. Likely Batman's data storage is the infinite since the DC multiverse is 6-dimensional reality. So and this is based off a rebirth hit by Superman against the World Forger. It's the rebirth World Forger punch, where Superman actually shattered the multiverse that the World Forger was creating with his punch by entering the sixth dimension. So the sixth dimension is supposed to be what a DC multiverse is. And actually in the feat, I actually calculated that the sixth dimension actually will require essentially an infinite level of energy to be able to shatter the sixth dimension. So that shows you that Batman probably has an infinite level of intelligence here. So that's why, even though I thought it was at first inventor level, I actually made the rating to be omniscient because he probably has an infinite level of intelligence, or at least data storage with the Morbius chair. That should be it for the fit. If you have any questions or concerns, or if you have any comments, please let me know to the contact page, or you could always comment on any post on Database Comics. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, or you can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Here's an interesting video I've been posting on the wikis for the wiki preview for Batman Reverse Engineers to Gorilla Bomb. In any case, rock your fandom. Okay, bye.